And let me say this to Andrew Tate. If you think that Christians are cowards, you are mistaken. Christ is the only revolutionist ever to exist. No human being ever was able to change the whole world with a word. I fear no one, and I fear nothing. Understand? I can't stand it when they talk about my Jesus like that. If the Christians are coward, Christ is the glory. And he's the warrior. So you better take that back, Mr. Andrew Tate. But there's one thing you have misunderstood. Let me tell you. And those who share the same mindset like you. You cannot change the mind of a person using the sword and threatening to beheading people. The only way you can change a heart of a man or a woman is when you show them and give them love, not power. Don't ever misunderstand what Jesus is all about. Don't ever. And this goes to all the Christians. To all the Christians. Eat everything. Look, the Lord took me to heaven. Yeah? I want Andrew Tate to hear this. Yes? And everyone like Andrew Tate. Let me tell you this, all of you, everyone. The Lord, no one else, took me to heaven. Let me tell you, there is no Muhammad. There is no Buddha. There is no Krishna. There is no one. Only one, Jesus. Why? Because he is the only one. There is no one else but him.
First, this respecting all the other people who are not your religion. Saying that they believe in fairy tales. Say that they believe in stupid things. Second, say that you have a proof. And the third are saying you have a proof because you believe in that proof. Because it's written in the book. The same way, again, what I'm trying to say is I'm not saying anything bad about Christianity. And I'm not saying anything bad about any religion. What I'm trying to explain here, all of this based on beliefs and your beliefs only. None of this can be proved 100%. So you can't say this kind of stuff. You can't hurt, you can't just disrespect the feelings of the people who are believe in certain things. Because there is no facts. There's literally no facts. If there would be a fact, that would make sense. And somebody would be just in denial not to accept this. But if there is no fact, there is no point trying to prove that your religion are better than others. The only point what you need to have is to preach your religion, tell the world about your religion, and people to decide if they want to be part of it or not. Definitely not to shit on other religions. Definitely not to discredit other religions. Definitely not to walk around and say, you are wrong because I think you are wrong. You are wrong because I think you are wrong. All of you are wrong because I am right, and I am right because I believe that I'm right. That doesn't make any sense. Again, when I'm talking about this situation specifically, I talk about all religions. All religion has this kind of people that we're trying to discredit others.
Let me tell you this, you will never ever find anyone in heaven except Jesus Christ. Buddhists, stop chasing Buddha. I can assure you, you can say Buddha was a nice man. You can put as many oranges and apple in front of him. That will get you nowhere. Let me tell you, you can follow your 3 million gods, Hindus. They'll get you nowhere. You can follow Muhammad, it'll get you nowhere. The only one that truly is who he is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And this has got nothing to do with Christians or anyone else. It's got to do with the truth. This is the truth. Jesus Christ is God, the creator of everyone and everything, visible and invisible. That's all I saw in heaven, him. I didn't see anyone else. Why would I make up a story like this?
Why I would make up the story like this? I just gonna let you decide what to think about this. Why would people make up the story like this? Comment below what you think.
People might not like what they hear. I'm not making it up. Mr. Andrew Tate, I'll pray for you, my dear friend, to come back to the Lord Jesus, because you made a big mistake by denying your Lord. The biggest mistake ever you've made in your life. And I pray the Lord touches your heart and bring you back to the truth, for there is no other truth but Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Before making this video, I was watching YouTube and I was seeing so many different YouTubers from Christian world and YouTubers from Muslim world trying to spit so much aggression and hate towards each other. I see Christian YouTubers who were saying, oh, this is terrorist attack, this is why Muslims are so aggressive, we have to get rid of the Muslims and they are really bad for society. I see the Muslim side of the YouTube saying the same exact thing, that he deserves what happened to him because he was mocking our prophet, he was mocking other religions, and it's just never gonna end. I just don't understand why we keep using the same methods that are not working and we keep making the same mistakes again and again and again. There is no reason behind that. We people are smarter than this. We have to learn from our previous mistakes. We have to learn from previous generations and we have to become better. And if we're gonna become better, and only after that, we'll be able to evolve. And only after that we will be able to pass these problems. And only after that we're going to pass this hatred towards each other and live together. It's just sad. It's sad to see this hate all the time. The world is hard, the life is unfair. And having this hate constantly boiling between people, it doesn't make it better. It makes only things worse. Our existence are based on to make things better, to be better, and to live this life and achieve happiness, and finding the purpose of life in pursuing that happiness, not hatred, and not proving everybody is wrong, because everyone has their own rights and wrong, and you are no one to say that other people are wrong if you don't have proofs. If your only proof is to say that you believe in that, I think that's wrong. I think that's gonna bring chaos to the life, and I think that's the opposite of being closer to God. I think the being closer to God is to bring peace, not chaos, not hatred. And if you bring hatred, if you bring chaos to the order that God created, I don't think that's the right way. I think you're actually pulling yourself further from the God. And I think that's wrong. And to finalize things, I will give you an example of the neighbor again. You will not be able to create a society if each neighbor will hate each other, and every time we're going to interact with each other, we'll try to prove that why one is better than another. And the way other neighbor lives his life is wrong and his life is better. It will never bring peace. You will never be able to create that society. So we have to be better and we have to work on ourselves. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. It was a really tough, emotional one, and I hope you can understand my point of view here. I'm not trying to hate on any religion, and I understand in a lot of sense different religions, and I just want to point that, because you might think that I have some beef with any religion. I'm not. Comment below what you think about this episode. It was Ali Morf, Morph Your Mind. Peace. I hope you liked this video. If you want to watch another one, click right here, and if you want to watch full episode, click right here. Good night.